One of the best ways to get some more vegetables into your food is by transforming a pesto with some greens. This is the broccoli pesto quinoa salad. What you'll need is some olive oil, the base in the broccoli, some toasted pine nuts, quinoa, parmesan grated, slivered almonds, a lemon, garlic, and of course my favorite herb, basil. So the first thing you'll need to do is just get your quinoa onto the boil. Quinoa cooks exactly like rice. Bring it to the boil. The ratio is about 1 to 1 3/4 cups of water. Okay, so just bring that to the boil on a high heat. The next thing you need to do is to blanch your broccoli. So in another saucepan, all you need to do is boil some water. The quinoa has been brought to the boil. So now just turn it down to a low heat and let it do its thing for 12 minutes. Meanwhile, it's time to chuck our broccoli in. So it's only 30 seconds. You just want to blanch it. So you don't want to lose color, you don't want to lose nutrients, only 30 seconds, and then straight into a pot of cold water. That way it shocks them and ensures that the flavor stays in, color stays there, and doesn't dilute too much. Okay, so into our blender, we add the base of our pesto. So we've got toasted pine nuts. You can just do that in a dry pan. Parmesan. Obviously, my favorite herb in basil. There's a few variations of pesto, but this is the traditional method. And I'm just literally tearing them off. We obviously add a piece of garlic. It wouldn't be Italian without it. The lemon, best way to get the juice out of lemon is to roll it beforehand. Gets it nice and soft. Using your hand as a filter over the top and just catching all the pips. Obviously we need to add our broccoli. For this one I only add half because I like to have a bit of the whole broccoli left over when I'm tossing it through the salad. Finish off with a pinch of salt and some oil. And you're ready to go, but make sure your blender is turned on. Always taste and then season accordingly. That's not too bad. I'm just going to add a bit of squeeze of lemon. Little pinch of salt. Get a quick mix. Other than that, I'm really happy. Just have to taste again. Bang on. That's why it's always good to go by taste. Just having a look at our quinoa. It's opened up nicely, so it's time to put that into a big mixing bowl. Now to remove our quinoa, we want to make sure we don't stir it, otherwise it will go stodgy. So you simply turn it upside down into our mixing bowl. Into our quinoa we add our pesto, and you just want to fold it through carefully. Best part about this is you can add as much pesto as you want. It keeps in the fridge for a good 2 to 3 weeks. So I'm just going to add some slivered almonds to the mix, along with half the remaining broccoli. Now you just want to give that a good mix. You just want to fold it gently through. Okay, and then pretty much straight into a serving dish. Now top with your remaining broccoli and obviously your slivered almonds. And there you have a much healthier alternative to a pesto salad. Got to get your broccoli on.